Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by, well, appropriately enough, Al Wilson's hard-hitting tea. Hey, folks, Al has been very much involved in the crafting of his own alcoholic tea with a refreshing taste and a strong finish. Check out hardhittingtea.com. As always, please drink responsibly. But Al, let me ask you this. I'll let you do your own plug for this here. You can just look at the camera over there. How much have you been involved in this? You did get absolutely involved in this from the start. This
Absolutely.
is not just putting your name on something.
No question, no question. I've been every step of the way. It's really a new passion for me. It's something I never even thought I would be doing, but I've really become to love it, and I'm just loving that the fans are getting some good taste, some good flavors, and I'm excited about it. But I've been there since step one. Absolutely.
Absolutely. There we go. Al Wilson's hard-hitting tea, hardhittingtea.com to learn more. You just saw those guys sitting over there. We just called an audible. We were going to ask going into the show if you had to buy stock or sell stock, no holding the stock, no cavaliersing the question, one or the other, what would you do? I think it's pretty clear all these guys would buy more stock in Josh Heupel. So my question to them then, and I'll let Will start it, do you feel that he is evolving as a coach? Do you continue to think that he is growing as a head coach?
Absolutely. I mean, I think I have to say it from this. We looked at a different Josh Heupel last year, right? You saw a guy that had a better defense that all of a sudden said, my offense may have a little more struggles. And what did he do? He played time of possession, control the ball, let my defense go out there and win. This year, hey, defense may be not as strong as I am right now on offense. What am I doing? But then I'm also looking at different formations, things I'm trying. So I just look at him as he's using the talent he has and what he thinks are the keys, and he continues to figure out best ways to put them and maximize them. I don't know about you, Al, but I think he is evolving.
I do as well. I definitely feel as if he understands, like you said, defensively, we're not as good as we were last year. So offensively, we're able to put some more points on the board. So he's definitely evolving as a coach. He understands his personnel, and he knows they can get things done. So no question, Josh is evolving. From a talent standpoint, we know we're getting better in that aspect as well. So that's going to take us to that next level. So no question, he's evolving for sure.
Man, one of the things I pointed out last week was the fact that the game I saw Georgia struggle with the most outside of Notre Dame was Georgia Tech. And the reason was they did a great job of formation changes, shifts, moving the quarterback around. That kind of got Georgia's defense kind of flustered. Hey, made Kirby Smart use a couple timeouts. And I saw the same thing this past weekend. Josh Heupel did a great job of moving guys around, creating mismatches, going tempo, getting those guys flustered. And so I would say, yes, he's definitely growing as a coach because he learned, I saw that these guys struggled with that last year. They've been kind of having outnumbered the last couple of years. I'm going to give them some things to make them think about.
Right. And as an offensive coach, it's predicated on your quarterback play. If you're an offensive coach and your quarterback plays well, it just gives you more options. So I feel as if he's evolving. And then when you have a good quarterback like Aguilar that's played a lot of football, it looks like he's been in our system for a long time. It just makes it opens up the playbook a lot more. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely.
When you're confident that guy knows what he's doing and you can put him out there in situations and give him – and it's not going to all be drawn up on the board like you thought it was because the defense has a choice too.
Correct.
But when you see him react and not make huge mistakes in that, I definitely think it gives you confidence.
I'm going to say this too. Man, I feel like Josh Heupel's got a chip on his shoulder. That whole Nico situation that went down, the media guys coming in, you heard everybody come in the pregame show and say, I think Tennessee's screwed. Man, he's a competitor. He's a former college football player that won a national championship. Right. And so I think we've seen that competitiveness come out as far as his play calling and challenging these defenses in the SEC to say, hey, I'm still a guy.
Yes.
So, John, I think the big answer is I think there's more to come. I think we're continuing to see involvement and growth, and I think that's a good thing. I think you're going to see a coach that's coming up. And so I think there are going to be some downs and some mistakes, but overall, I think we see good things.
All right, and let me go back to that wide shot just for a second. I think it's so cool. We put the picture of Al Wilson on the set. Now we've got him sitting in front of it. I'm going to have to get a medium involved and do a seance to get Bob Nealand in front of his photo. But Phil, we'll work on Chris Lofton at some point. Thanks to those guys. I did want to say this. I know that there are people who are looking at you're 0-5 against Georgia. It's a bottom line business. When's this guy going to beat Georgia? And I would simply say Jim Harbaugh lost his first 5 games against Ohio State. And I'm amazed he survived that, having lived in that area and knowing that rivalry. But he did survive it. He won his last 3 against Ohio State and won a national championship. As 2 of the guys at that table might remember, we can show Al and Will over there, Phillip Fulmer, when he was named head coach at Tennessee, he lost his first 5 games against Florida. And then, Al, you might remember the 1998 game. You had a pretty decent night that night. Tennessee and Phillip Fulmer finally get off the schneid against Florida, win a national championship. So I wouldn't look at it and say, over 5, move on. We got to find somebody different. He can't get it done. Jury's still out. You're getting a little closer, a little closer. I thought yesterday, if not for a missed kick or a play here, play there, you win that game. So anyway, just a note from me about Josh Heupel.